So, order play here on court 2 as we continue on. Two great matches that we've seen to kick off the action here this morning. And up next, it's another one. It's an all-seeded affair in the women's doubles. Matsumoto, Wakana Nagahara are going to give the home fans something to cheer about, hopefully, against the most successful women's doubles pair of recent times. Baek and Lee So-hee, the number 2 seeds. What can you say? They have been almost flawless. And when it comes down to performances, well, for Matsumoto and Nagahara, it is about an 8th quarterfinal, which will be a 5th semi-final for them this year. And for Baek and Lee So-hee, as I said earlier, an 11th quarterfinal, and they've converted that into 10 semi-finals, and that is an unbelievable rate when you think there's only been 13, 14 tournaments so far. This is the women's doubles draw so far, and we've already seen some eliminations, as you can see. So that's a great semi-final up top. Chen and Jia, the number 1 seeds, taking on Fukushima and Hirota, who in that form that we just watched, that's going to be a fantastic affair. Down at the bottom, Kasuma Pertiwi from Indonesia taking on Kim and Kong, who had a brilliant performance in Korea recently. That match is already taking place on court 1, and that will produce the opponent for the match we're about to watch. Bottom half of the draw, Matsumoto and Nagahara taking on Baek and Lee So-hee. Still a chance for an all-Korean semi-final. Of course, for that to happen, it's going to be another Japanese pair that has to bite the dust. So, going to have to wait and see as to what happens there. Remember, at the start of the day, Japan had 3 pairs in the women's doubles. Matsuyama and Shida ousted already, and this could be the second coming. So, as they move on to court, Matsumoto and Nagahara have been in great form of late. They were 3rd in Korea, they were 3rd in Canada, and add that to another 3rd place at the Indonesian Open, quarterfinal appearances at the Singapore Open, the All England German Open, and 3rd at the Malaysian Masters as well. And that's what I mean about an 8th quarterfinal. Now, if I started going through the list for Baek and Lee So-hee, well, I don't think we're going to have much time, so I'll get to that as I can. On the head-to-head, it's a 3-1 lead. Last meeting was last week. And as you can see, it was Matsumoto and Nagahara that came out on top. Coin toss. As that happens, I will tell you. Baek and Lee So-hee, the world number 2s. Quarterfinals in Korea. They won the Indonesian Open, the German Open. They were 2nd in Singapore and the All England. 3rd at the Malaysian Open, 1st at the Malaysian Masters. 3rd in Spain, Switzerland. 2nd in Malaysia as well. So basically 11 quarterfinals, 10 semi-finals. Unbelievable. How have they done this? Speed, precision, accuracy, and they never ever give up. Mai Matsumoto, 27 years old, born in Hokkaido, has been number 1 with Wakana Nagahara, and that was back in 2019 actually, in April. 27 years old now, and they're a very effective pair because they're not really fixed into positions. They're tall ladies, first of all, so they've got a lot of power in the shoulders, and that's how they got here. Caitlin here and Gronya Somerville from Australia, straight games, and then Su-Yao Ching and Lin Wan-Ching also in straight games, so another flawless pair into the quarterfinals. Baek Han-ah, 22 years old, and really, if you think about the things that she's already achieved, it's pretty unbelievable. Born in Gimcheon, playing with the older Lee So-hee, 29 years old, and born in Ulsan, highest ranking just last month. That's how they got here. A fellow Korean pair also in straight games, and Chang and Yang in 31 minutes. So another couple of pairs that have yet to drop a set. Kitty Tarakul and Prajongjai now know how that feels.
Stop. Ready to play.
And our umpire, Rahana De Silva, joined by our service judge, Ryan C. Darwin.
place.
6 titles for Lee So-hee and Baek so far. So of those 10 semi-finals, made it to 6 finals. And that was the Thailand Masters, German Open, the All England Open, Malaysia Masters, Singapore Open, and the Indonesia Open as well.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Wakana Nagahara and Maya Matsumoto, Japan. And on my left, Lee So-hee, Baek, Korea. Baek to serve to Wakana Nagahara. Love all. Play.
Now, this could be exhibition women's doubles badminton, I'll tell you that. Once again, who needs a warm-up? Let's just start with that tempo and pace. Early couple of points for Matsumoto and Nagahara. Who themselves, of course, have had great results. Double gold medalists in 2018 and 2019, the World Championships. This was a good put in your CV. Silver medalist at the Sudirman Cup in that year, 2019 as well. And just to finish off the medal collection, bronze medalists at the Uber Cup. Great pattern of play. It's Lee So-hee that
service over.
makes the difference.
1-3.
So first point for Baek and Lee, who are going to be very wary of their opponents after losing to them at the Korea Open last week. Well, they have been very effective and very good. They are not invulnerable. It's gone long.
2-3.
Intensity stuff, and the unforced error rate might just come into play for this one.
Service over. 4-2. Lee.
These points have been dropping.
Change.
Still a good, solid 4-point lead for Matsumoto and Nagahara, and they're going to try and cling on to that for as much or as long as possible. Straight to the 4.
Service over. 3-6.
A lightning pace to this match so far. 10 points played, 5 minutes on court.
Over. 7-3.
Certainly a break from what we just watched, which was a long rally strewn match between Fukushima and Hirota and Kitatariko and Katongjai.
8-3.
Rotation by the Japanese pair. And good power, enough power from Matsumoto. Wow.
9-3.
They're picking up from where they left off in Korea right now. No fear.
Service over. 4-9.
A little bit of a rivalry obviously building up between these two pairs. One of the very few pairs for Baek and Lee that can really pose problems for them.
Lee.
The other one, of course, is another Korean pair. On court 1 right now, Kim and Kong. Showing you the depth and strength of women's doubles.
5-9. 6-9.
So they start clawing back. They started their partnership last year. So he used to play with Shin Seung Chan and was very successful as well.
Seven, 9.
Doing what she does best, just orbiting around her partner, finishing off very well. Very fast player. Clash of rackets, and Lee, so he capitalizes on it.
8-9.
Just like that, they're back in it. Refusing to give up this first mid-game interval so easily. Miuli, so he was going to start looking at that space. Matsumoto and Nagahara were tightly bunched on the right side. Now they're spaced out well. So fast at the net for Baek, just cutting that response time down.
9
tied up
all.
at 9-all.
Change. Ten, 9.
Oh, great defending by Japanese pair. Tried to switch point of attack. That last killing shot, not good enough. Oh, I think it was.
Service over. 10 all.
It looked really like it had buried itself in the net. Looking at it again here. Oh, bounced off. Bit of confusion. So, the mid-game interval.
10 interval.
After a seesawing first game, or first half to this game, 11-10.
追い方がやっぱりポイントとして打ちすぎな部分あるから、ここもう少し本当にチャンス来るまで思い切ってそう誘って思い切ってつけたら全然いい。こっちは右側にもっと出しなくて見てかまとストレート前半ちょっと同じちょっと後ろにスピード出しにしてどうしようかね。ちょっと角度入れて角度入れて。
힘도 다 오늘 타는
11-10. Play.
Back on court now, and I must apologize, as I've just done a quick calculation. It's not 11 quarterfinals, it's 12. They've actually, this is their 12th quarterfinal, looking for their 10th semi-final, because you've got to also include the Badminton Asia Championships, where of course Korea went into the finals as well. So
Service over.
it's too much to count. You're going to need a calculator.
11 all. Change.
Back on court, and it's 11 all.
Play.
After a decent run to get in the lead.
Service over. 12-11.
Good variation from Baek. So he with a nice drop over the net. Stout defending and back on the attack for Matsumoto and Nagahara. That was a great rally. And earned their 2-point lead.
11.
Shots in that rally. That's the new benchmark. All the Sohee.
Service over.
She has this
12,
amazing ability
13.
to be able to hit while moving sideways and still keep that level of accuracy. He's very, very difficult to play against. Having Baek now orbiting her as well, cleaning up at the net, down the lines. That is why they are such an effective pair. A little bit edgy when facing these two.
14-12.
So he again.
Service over. 13-14.
He's really pushing the point. Wide from Matsumoto.
14 all.
14 all. And after a good burst at the start of this game, now it looks like it really could go either way. As soon as anything comes up too high, immediately on the attack. That was good coverage at the net by Nagahara. Just see him moving forward right now.
15,
anticipated the
14.
shot well. Straight to ground. Tiny look of frustration on Matsumoto's face.
All.
A couple of errors have been coming off her racket.
Service over. 16-15.
Still just the 1 point between them.
Service over. 16 all.
edging back and forth, lead trading hands.
17-16.
Finest of margins being played with. Great rally, but all of them keep falling the way. The Japanese pair.
18-16.
Good chance here for them in this first game. It's almost a mirror image of what happened in Korea last week. Tiniest margins, and they make the most of it.
Service over, 17-18.
Jumped in, intercepted by Nagahara.
Service over, 19.
He's really stepped up
17.
in these last 3 or 4 points. Created this lead. So 3 game points. Couple of mistakes.
20,
really good play by Nagahara.
17.
Japanese pair with a chance to draw first blood in this match.
Service over, 18-20.
Game point saved. Just waiting for our opportunity.
19-20.
She had 2 or 3 shots to test her range, and then in the end, straight to the feet. And they're getting closer. Just waiting. Matsumoto, 21-19. First game falls. Very solid. All Nagahara for that point. So Matsumoto find So place that hook in.
上げてリードいい全然いいしかしどこかでそう予想する同じ間に来ないからボディドライブスマッシュカップスマッシュこれ頭が赤い次はどこかで狙うんで角度頭まで上がれるからね全然いいあとマイケルの考えるもうスピードアップも攻撃あとは全部レシーブそういう可能性ある相手の特徴ねレシーブだけでレシーブで今度は前の分つなげるあと松本の3番もまたこの前今初めて出たあところかって前この前片手全部大丈夫
좀 세게 할 수도 있으니까 딱 붙여서 기계 세게 받아주자 붙여서 혹시나 내가 이기고 또 오잖아 내가 밀려서 직접 못 빼내지
だいぶチェンジしたら気をつけていいわここ前すぐ振ってくるから前いるとね相手が発表しにくいから
So on court for game 2, and it's a must-win situation for Baek and Lee So-hee.
Second game, low wall. Play. One low.
Well, it was all defending for Baek and Lee. So much power coming in from Matsumoto especially. And that's definitely the strategy that they are running with. Get on the power at the earliest possible opportunity. And make sure that Baek and Lee have no time to start getting into that moving pattern that they do so well. Fix them in their positions by returning shuttle and then looking for that killing blow or a mistake. Unforced error count has definitely been favoring the Koreans. As I said, this is turning into quite the rivalry after their year. Nagahara and Matsumoto have been in a good run of form recently. Two semi-final appearances, Korea and Canada, last two tournaments. They've raced off here to another big lead. It's all great for the Paris 2024 qualifying period. This is the 9th event. It started on May the 1st. It'll be running till April 28th next year. And what you want to do is, it's not necessarily about winning titles, but it is about making an appearance in the business end. Once again, the pressure from Nagahara making all the difference.
5 low.
And with his stern faces from the Korean coaching staff. I can tell you the other women's doubles match happening on court 1, Kim and Kong continue on their quest. One game up against Kusuma and Pratiwi.
6 low.
Winner of that match will meet the winner of this match. Again, Baek and Lee on the defensive pattern really can't switch into attack. Now they're trying. Delicate at the net. Matsumoto now takes over from the back. Nagahara just waiting to pounce at the front. This big one out that comes in.
Service over.
Clinical shot, unbelievably. That's their first point in this second game. Again, much like Kititarakul and Projongjai, they're having to work very hard for each point. .64 shot, longest rally count. A lot of work to do for the world number twos. Nicely sent over the shoulder.
2-6.
And much like the first game, looking to claw back this deficit as early as possible. Nagahara again refuses to give up.
Service over. 7-2.
Well,
service over. 3.
Relatively messy
7.
part of the match that we're getting into. Really clean cut anymore. But still, that 4-point lead is what makes the difference.
4-7.
And that's what Baek and Lee have to try and overturn. As long as it might take them, they've got to sit out these rallies. It's not what they like to do. They're a very explosive pair. They prefer attack to defense, and they prefer to ground the shuttle as soon as possible, and that's what Matsumoto and Nagahara are doing really well right now. They're just playing out these rallies. There's a good shot from Lee So-hee.
5,
Inch by inch,
7.
clawing their way back. Just when you think you've done enough.
8-5. Service over. 6-8.
Again, just look at her movement. Flashes away from right to left.
9,
Anticipates the shot
6.
really well. keeps it at a 3-point lead. Baek trying to get some ground from backcourt. Shifts to the front, so he takes over at the back. Oh, what a shot. Matsumoto with the acute angle at the net. They are worthy of this 4-point lead.
10-6.
I can now confirm that their opponents in the semis will be Kim and Kong. Straight games dismissal of Kasuma and Pratiwi. That's now over on court 1. Well, I mean, it's now over on court 1. So, into the second mid-game interval, and looking just as commanding as always. They really do seem to know what to do against Baek and Lee. 11-6.
Go to 20 seconds. Go to 20 seconds.
Baek and Lee first back on court. And this, once again, very important passage of play for them.
11-6.
Will they get ousted at the quarterfinal stage again? 2 tournaments in a row by the same pair. That hasn't happened all year. Well, they've been setting some incredible benchmarks. By the way, it's probably worth adding that for those 11 semi-finals that they have made, they've only won 3 titles this year. So the conversion rate isn't amazing, but the success rate of getting there has to always be credited. It's not easy in these categories to make the last 4. Well, with the likes of Chen and Jia, Kim and Kong around, that's one of the reasons why our conversion rate is low. That's a good start for Matsumoto and Nagahara. Looking for the 5th semi-final.
7.
One in Korea. There was one at the Indonesian Open and AC Masters as well. Just a bit too enthusiastic
Service
for
over. 8.
Mayu Matsumoto
13.
there. Gets the bounce off the tape. Constant communication between her and her partner. You can actually hear it. Well, the look on Lee So-hee's face says it all. They can't break out of this defensive pattern. The attacks are just too relentless. And frustration beginning to creep across their faces now. What can they do to stop the in-form Matsumoto and Nagahara? Again, just power, more power. Nagahara at the end of it. 15-8.
15-8.
Just can't get into transitioning into attack, and that's got to be so frustrating for them. That's, I think, gone long. Yes, it has.
Service over.
Now
9. 15.
Based on the last few points, might be their last chance to get back into this game. Long way back from here. That's not going to help.
Service over 16-9.
Variation from Lee So-hee. That's another chance. Take Hana into the attack. Oh, that was a good attack from them.
Service over 10-16.
Good power from Lee So-hee.
11-16.
Maybe we're seeing the initial sparks of a comeback. But they still have to not only win this game, but take it to a competitive third and win this match. Baek on the floor says it all. This time it's Matsumoto with the killing blow.
Service over
So this guy is strong.
17,
Catches her
11.
napping at the front.
Thank you.
We have to really take a hats off in terms of the defending of the Japanese pair. It's been really on par. Everything that Lee So-hee and Baek have thrown at them, they've returned and returned well. It's another example of that right here. Oh, great shot into the corner from Nagahara. Just in the middle of that
18,
defending. That's
11.
the transitional shot right there. Offensive defending. Getting closer. Well, Lee So-hee didn't want to waste any time with
Service
that point.
over 12-18.
And I guess one of the big differences between them as a pair is Matsumoto and Nagahara have been playing for a while. And there's that understanding, having that experience. World #1s back in 2019, so it really has been a long journeyman process for them. Baek and Lee, relatively new and very successful as a partnership that's just started, but
19-12.
understanding that communication has been outdone by Nagahara, who's really been on fire. Everything's working for them. So, 8 match
20,
points.
match point 12.
45 minutes on court so far.
service over.
That's one saved.
13-20.
Good coverage by Matsumoto. It's great defense from Nagahara. Wow. Again, just will not be beaten. That's a great performance by the world number 4s to beat the world number 2s. 21-19, 21-13. It's another quarterfinal loss consecutive for Baek and Lee. At the hands of the same pair. 46 minutes in the end.
By Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, 21-19, 21-13.
So it won't be an all-Korean semi-final. It will in fact be Korea Japan once again. Kim and Kong up next for Matsumoto and Nagahara. Pretty good score. And a confirmation of it. Straight games, 21-19, 21-13, and they remain flawless for the week. So as we move on here on court 2 at the Japan Open, we've had 3 doubles exhibitions.